Hello, coolers, and welcome back to Viva Barça, the home of everything Barça, where we are going to be discussing on some interesting developing stories. We start with this report from transfer expert Fabrizio Romano, claiming that Barcelona are leading the race to sign 25-year-old AC Milan midfielder Franck Kessie. We are going to be discussing much on that as we move ahead. Then to conclude, talking about Ajax right back Noussair Mazraoui, it has been reported that Barcelona are in pole position to land the player. Of course, the defender is out of contract in the summer, and Barca have been showing a lot of interest in him since January. We are going to be discussing much on that as well. So guys, as we get right into it, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. We are on our way to 10,000 subscribers, and I'll be so grateful if you do well to subscribe. If you haven't, please make sure to do so. Give the video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end. Barca! 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 If one had to choose a department that Barcelona had an abundance of talent and positions in, the midfield would undoubtedly be the choice. In Gavi, Pedri, Nico, Frenkie de Jong, Barca have a core that very few teams can compare with. However, the lack of direct replacement for Sergio Busquets continues to plague the side. Though Nico and de Jong have covered for the Spaniard at times, there is nobody in the team who can claim to be a like-for-like alternative for Busquets. Of the many options scouted by Barcelona, Franck Kessie has led the list. The AC Milan midfielder will be a free agent come June and is set to move away from the red and white outfit AC Milan. According to reports from Fabrizio Romano, Barcelona are pushing for the signature of the Ivorian player. Barcelona are now set to be leading the race for his transfer and propose a deal worth a net salary of 6.5 million euros per season. The player is tempted by the offer, but there is still no agreement between the parties. Moreover, the presence of Xavi Hernandez and the glorious history of the club are also reported to be factors tempting Franck Kessie to consider Barcelona. The 25-year-old has played 20 games for AC Milan in Serie A this season, scoring 5 goals in the process. Not only does he bring with him composure on the ball, but also some much-needed physicality on the field. His diverse abilities make him a versatile option for Xavi's plans, though his primary role will be in defensive midfield. I think Franck Kessie will bring something different to this team. It will be great if he comes. And talking about a like-for-like replacement for Sergio Busquets, Busquets is not getting any younger, and Barca going in for a replacement for him is a great idea. Franck Kessie is just 25 years old. Of course, he still has a lot to play, and it will be something good to see the impact he brings to the team, playing that DM role. And talking about the replacement for Busquets, yes, we have Frenkie de Jong, who originally is a DM, but have Barca been playing him there? We don't see it. We don't see it. He constantly plays as a central midfielder, same as Nico Gonzalez. Nico Gonzalez can play DM, but Xavi have not been giving him the chance to do so on a regular basis. You know, I've been seeing Busquets playing the 90 minutes all the time, which for me, I don't think it's really ideal for Busquets to be playing every single game, even though he have been rested for some few games, lately. But we can see how Xavi still prioritizes using Sergio Busquets in that DM role and not even trading him off sometimes with those young players like Frenkie de Jong and Nico Gonzalez. So I think that Barca going in for Franck Kessie, which multiple reports, including Fabrizio Romano, is even saying that that deal is likely to go through, is something that Barca are leading the race on. It will be something great because Franck Kessie will bring some physicality to the team, bring some different flavor to the team that Sergio Busquets don't. And it will be so exciting to see, how he contributes to the team. But nothing has been agreed upon as reported by Fabrizio Romano, but it's likely that Barca go for him in the summer because we have been getting multiple reports. AC Milan and the player's agent, they are not even on one terms, and a deal looks very unlikely to be agreed upon as it stands. And of course, Franck Kessie himself is willing to leave AC Milan to look for another team. And FC Barcelona are currently leading the race, which I think Barca should prioritize him in the summer as well. Then on to the next story of discussion. Ajax fullback Noussair Mazraoui looks set to be in demand this summer, but Barcelona are reportedly in pole position to land the 24-year-old. President Joan Laporta and Yuri Cruyff visited Mazraoui's agent Mino Raiola recently and are leading the race for the defender, according to The Telegraph. However, Barca aren't the only club interested. Borussia Dortmund are also said to be keen, while AC Milan made a new offer last week. The report also thinks that some Premier League clubs have shown an interest, although it seems Mazraoui isn't keen on heading to England. Mazraoui will be available on a free transfer and already made it pretty clear in January he's not expecting to stay at Ajax past the end of the season. He said, "My future? That's a good question, man. I think the chances of me remaining at Ajax are very slim, very small, maybe 5%. I am open for something new. It's a good moment to leave." Barca brought in Dani Alves at right back in January, but the Brazilian's contract only runs until the end of the season, and it's not clear if he will stay or not. Xavi also has Sergio Dest available to play at right back. The defender was linked with a move away in the winter, but stayed and has drawn praise from Xavi in recent games. So I think it's something great to hear that Barca are in pole position to land Mazraoui, because Barca needs to strengthen the right back. Dani Alves likely to leave in June when his contract expires. Sergio Dest needs competition. Of course, Sergio Dest, without any shadow of a doubt, have improved his game lately. Xavi have been improving him, of course, appreciating him as well, which is something really, really great. But nonetheless, Barca needs to go for a new right back. Mazraoui has been long linked with Barcelona. We quite remember since last year, Barca have been showing interest. January came, nothing worked out. But of course, with him being a free agent by June, it will be something really great and a big opportunity that Barca must capitalize on. So I think those are some of the areas that Barca must look to strengthen, which it is evidently clear that they will strengthen. And if the report is to be believed, Mazraoui will be that player to be, the right back for next season alongside Sergio Dest. And talking about the left back as well, we've been hearing about Alejandro Grimado, Nicolas Tagliafico. But of course, with the months to come, we'll be hearing more reports on that. But Barca have a lot of work to do when it comes to strengthening the squad and competing again for titles, which will be brilliant to see how next season comes about, how we compete for the titles, and see how successful we are under manager Xavi Hernandez. So callers, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you did enjoy the video, and also hope you did subscribe. If you haven't, please make sure to do so you always stay up to date with the latest on FC Barcelona here on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.